Friends and allies, Sorry Not Sorry Productions would like to welcome you to the Grindstone Theater this Saturday evening for the Prairie Improv Federation! Ready to chuckle! Make some noise for your host and mine, the President, CEO, HR representative, and all-around great guy, it's Winston Typhoon!
You've got Typhoon Wave! And back this way! Perfect! Welcome to the Prairie Improv Federation. For tonight we have a show for you that is unlike any other. Tonight, we are going to witness the Humiliation Chamber match for the Intergalactic Improv Championship belt. Some of you are like, I don't even know what that means. That's fine, you'll find out very soon. This is the very first time we've ever done it. Now, this Prairie Improv Federation is the premier name in improv sports entertainment. There is, to be cleared up, there is no wrestling that you're going to see tonight. I know it really amps it up, thinking that we're going to see some fighting. No, this is not wrestling. Too many of our people are afraid of dumping oil on themselves, so we can't wrestle. No, the way we resolve our disputes, our problems, our issues, and to determine who is the greatest in PIF, we have improv matches. And that's what you're here tonight to see. Tonight you're going to see the defense of that championship belt by our champion, Trudell Moar. But let's actually meet all of our superstars. Your first superstar from parts unknown, although it's most likely they're from Europe, a wily improv superstar with a heart of mold, it's Pierce Royale.
With my friends.
A hometown hero of Edmonton, Alberta, who has just returned from a mission to do an improv performance on the International Space Station. Give a hero's welcome to Liam, the Cape Canaveral.
Thanks to gravity. Wonderful theater, this awesome gravity. Oh, sweet gravity. I just got back from a trip to the International Space Station where I performed for the astronauts, and boy, did my heat shields burn up on re-entry.
From the cold wastelands outside of Leningrad, USSR, and returning from a 30-day suspension, it is Svetlana Chekhov. A recent visitor, all the way from the fourth planet of our solar system who seeks to dominate the world of improv, it's Pisces Medallion!
You move at first and then you cheer. it to be as an embryo. I will take over this earth, and if it's through a improv competition in Edmonton, Alberta, that no one knows is happening, so be it.
A classically trained performer and Knight Bachelor of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, hailing from London, England, and brought here by the Grindstone Theatre, please bow to Sir Richard Burbage.
And tomorrow, and tomorrow, creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. Thank you. I'm here from London, England, from orders of Her Majesty the Queen. I've won all sorts of awards in London, England, and all around the world, really. Played for the Knights players, the Queen's men, the Queen's boys, the Order of the Thespians. And now I've come to Edmonton to win the largest theatrical acclaim, Elizabeth Sterling Haynes Award for Best Improv. Wish me luck.
A beautiful dame and queen of the golden era of film, all the way from 1920s Los Angeles, California, as well as the current Intergalactic Improv Champion, please welcome Trudell Moar.
Can you deny that I'm the best?
Normally, there is no spot after the champion, but this spot has been paid for by this member of Edmonton's social elite, worth 4.7 billion Canadian dollars, owner of every theater in the greater capital region. Please welcome Pennywise Varscona.
Yes. I'm Pennywise Varscona. I've started many theaters. One may say I started the Varscona. I've also started Cineplex, Landmark, and I'm here because I didn't start the Grindstone. A guy named Byron did. Who was this Byron guy? So I thought I'd take a little improv and try to get into this theater.
Well, now then, we are ready to begin this pay-per-view known as the Humiliation Chamber. We'll get to the main match later on. But first, we are going to start off this show by bringing up one Pisces Medallion, who has some words for you folk tonight.
Hello, Earthlings. Good to see you again. That was a lie.
Can I get a suggestion for a noun, or like an object?
Phone book.
Phone book.
Phone book. Well, I have been on this earth for only 2 months, as I said before, and I have seen in my my yellow pages all of the humans that are going down the list, all of them as pathetic as the next. All of them are useless, but I happened upon this one name. It's very hard to say. Liam Canaveral, and there's a cape and quotes. What kind of hogwashery is this? Liam the Cape Canaveral has sent me several emails about why I am not a true improviser. And I say to him, I was born in space. He merely performed improv on it. Well, I was born into improv and you merely showed up. Liam, this is my thing. I felt a little called out, and I just wanted to clarify. You said I sent you emails saying you weren't legitimate. Those were just some helpful articles I read on an improv blog on how to build on scenes and add character and finale. I'm sorry you took it personally. I meant nothing by it. I took it personally because every signature on each email said I am better than you at improv, no matter who says it. To be fair, that is my email signature. It's a great signature. I wish I thought of it. Bookers love it. So. That's how I got that gig in space. You ever been? I came from space to come to this shitty planet. You will find those words you just said in the trash bin. Empty. Oh, they're gone. That was an email reference and well played. It is on Mars. That's comedy gold. That makes sense. Well, Liam the Cape Canaveral, I am tired of your business, and ever since I was a part of this Prairie Improv Federation, you have had it out for me. But it is time to say, as all Earthlings say, it's time to put the gloves on the fists so they can go into your butt. You say that, right?
I think he means he wants to have a match right now.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah, there you go. All right, with that, we have our very first match of the night. So what I need here is a suggestion from the audience. I need a location that can kind of fit in this room.
Bookstore.
Keep shouting them out.
Another bookstore.
Big aquarium.
Big bookstore. A bookstore.
I heard Subway. Let's not do the restaurant.
Thank you.
And this match starts now.
Oh, that ding. I missed the train. That was the ding for the train leaving. I thought it was a train ding for the train coming.
Oh, well, you're lucky that you don't have to take the 17 train. It doesn't get here until 5 a.m.
Oh, it's 5 p.m. now. That's going to be a heck of a wait, sir.
This is the 12-hour wait. It's part of my schedule.
What else fills the other half of your day then?
Well, I play Tetris on my phone and I email my ex-girlfriend that I hate her.
Sounds like you live a busy and fulfilling life. Not me. I mean, I'm just on my way to a job interview at a tech firm, and I couldn't even get the dang old ding-dong dinging right.
Well, you gotta rethink your schedule. Think, what time do you wake up in the morning?
About 8:30, and then I hit the snooze alarm for half an hour.
8:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
You need to wake up at 1 a.m. with a giant boxing glove hitting your face as your alarm.
Oh!
This is actual advice that I am giving you.
I'm going to write this down.
Also,
Oh, the train went by! Oh, I missed my next train, damn it.
Number two, rule number 2, never take notes when a train is in front of you. It will always leave. Listen, man, your life is in shambles. You have to be on time like me and have a depressing life.
Oh, it's tight. When you email your girlfriend, what kind of responses do you get?
Well, the responses are not fun. One of it is, well, I never amounted to anything, but who's going to the job that lasts until 5 a.m.?
Good point.
Me, yeah.
Gee, that sounds really like you got a tough situation there. So you play Tetris on your phone and you wait for the train. How long? Wait, 12 hours we established that.
Yeah.
You got me all thinking about my schedule.
Alright.
Oh no, the train went by again!
Start finding an ending.
Like, the train keeps going by. I don't know which...
Listen, man, this entire time, the reason why I get up at 5 a.m. is because I'm a cab driver. Do you want to ride to wherever you're going?
Yes. Yes, I would. I like that a lot. I'm quite behind.
Taxi hat.
Oh!
Let's go, my mate.
The 17 will arrive in 11 hours and 55 minutes.
And that's the match!
I thought that was expertly handled. we got there, we got there. We got there. I've been here for years.
Well, I mean, that was a fine performance, and Pisces, you did very well. Although, I think I have to count you out by the fact that you were waiting until 5 in the morning to do your job, and then you went and did your job. There was no consistency of like, also you have a taxi cab, and then you're going onto the train.
Melvin was a complicated human being.
I'm sorry, I have to hand this win to Liam the Cape Canaveral.
Liam the Cape Canaveral. Yes, that is the hardest handshake you've ever felt.
Well, you'll be able to face each other again at the Humiliation Chamber match at the end of the night. All right, let's move on. I want to welcome to the stage right now our champion, Miss Trudell Moar.
I fixed it.
Can I get a suggestion for, a letter of the alphabet?
Q.
Sure, Q. Can I get an object that starts with Q?
Quilt.
Yes. Hell yes.
What you say, and quilt it shall be. So, as you are all aware, I am the champion of this league. I have portrayed vigorous amounts of improv for thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. And now I get my just results. I don't eat dessert, it's fattening. Anyway, the Backyard Improv Federation, you saw the Cape Canaveral. He was the one who was the champion of it, and now that we're on the stage, the real stage, the vaudeville stage, the Broadway stage. Can he sing? Can he dance? Can he throw out one-liners like nobody's business? I don't think so, which is why I'm the champion. I'd like to see him keep up, and I don't think that he will, which is an interesting thing, don't you think, Winston?
Well, I mean, you will be facing him in the Humiliation Chamber.
Yes.
And you don't think, him performing on the International Space Station, that's not impressive to you?
No, that was a rigged moon landing. I don't believe in it. Like I said, the one-liners, am I right?
That is quite incredible. Well, we look forward to seeing what you have in store. But I must ask you, Pierce Royale.
Burned down my house.
Yeah.
Yes.
And after January's show, he's been sent on a 30-day suspension. What's your feelings as Pierce comes back?
My feelings are that Pierce will perform as well as they performed the first time. The first time they resorted to gimmicks and tricks and no such talent. And therefore, after 30 days of sitting on a couch eating Cheetos, getting their fingers covered in Cheetos, they love Cheetos, they will flop. Like the big movie Avengers did. I will say that wasn't a good one-liner, and I liked that movie, so I'm sorry.
Gimmicks and tricks? What the fuck? I have never done a trick in my whole life.
Oh, tricks are for bricks, am I right? I like the cut of your jib.
I like your Oilers scarf you have tucked in.
Roger's Place is a theater. I basically started it.
So I guess you have a lot of money, huh?
I have a couple bucks. I have $4.6 billion.
And you ever carry any of that on your person?
At least 1.6.
And
With the other 3 3, I invested in multi-level marketing schemes from time to time. That's why I made that $3 billion so quickly. I love the idea of making friends and money.
I love top-down designs. They really work well when you're at the top.
Yes, the pyramid is the strongest shape.
The pyramid's that shape if there weren't a lot of people working for no money.
Exactly.
If you want to team up later,
Oh.
I'd take your money and do that with you.
You know what? Let's do it. I'd like to cut of your deal.
All right. Shake for a cool meal and you
Oh,
should.
yeah.
And you should.
Yes, let's get another couple of friends to invest in cool bills.
All right.
All right, now this tag team match we are going to do, it's going to be in, you're going to be playing the same character, you're going to be playing the same character, you're going to be alternating words as you talk, and we're going to go into a scene together. Now,
Sorry, to be very clear, Grindstone, we are speaking one word at a time.
one word at a time.
I understand this
Right.
simple English.
And just be better than them at the improv.
Oh, I can do that.
Perfect. Well, with that, let's get a suggestion from the audience. Let's do a relationship between two people.
Arresting officer and criminal.
An aunt and nephew.
A doctor and somebody trying to sell pills to them.
A lawyer and a judge.
A little baby.
A veterinarian and a cat.
We'll take that.
That one.
The cat and the veterinarian. Sure. So you have to be always connected to your partner.
Yes.
And this match is scheduled for one fall, and that match starts in 3, 2, 1.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh,
Whiskers.
you,
Sweet.
dear,
Kitty.
you
Were
going
to
live
for
so.
long. You're
Now,
dying. Cat.
poison
I
will
try
to
save
you.
for
I
am
a
doctor. Lover. Kitties. Kitty. 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 Sincerely.
vet. Sincerely?
Or
Kitty.
you
Lived
so
long.
I
Will
miss
you.
and
You.
are
So.
sweet
And.
very
Good.
bye.
I thought we played a pretty good cat.
Your cat was okay, but you completely ignored all my rules. We all together at the same time.
They're clearly not playing by rules.
This is awful. Well, you have that done.
Oh God.
My apologies.
There's nothing worse than someone stepping on your lines during a
Those two cheaters?
Those two cheaters.
Now, to be fair, Chekhov's gun was introduced earlier. My colleague that she's introduced.
Yes, and plus, it's just in your imagination, Winston. I'm just very, very good at acting.
I have no excuse.
I think...
You give it to us! You give it to us! You give it to us!
I'll burn you.
The rules.
Very good work down there on stage.
Yes, you did very good for someone who is so smart.
Yes.
Let me place this mind gun away.
I'm a big fan of your work, actually. I've heard a lot about it.
Yes, I have enjoyed very much the things you've done internationally.
Yes, I've visited your cherry orchards before, and I might say they are quite beautiful.
Yes, I go there sometimes to relax, practice target, like tiny little hovering targets all over.
Yes, I understand the target, the actor and the target, and the actor. Hitting your mark on the stage. Finding the stage which is life.
Yes, you understand me, unlike
Yes.
all these other fools. Oh, Richard, will you help me in this upcoming match in the Humiliation Chamber? I need that event.
What?
Too long Trudell has held it on her person, when I am the person who deserves it more than anyone else.
Oh,
Welcome to the winner's circle.
Miss Moore.
Yes. Hi.
Good evening.
And to you, Shakespearean quack. Ducks are a noble animal.
Miss Chan. Ducks are indeed noble. Unlike your vaudevillian art form,
Yeah.
trouncing upon the stage, trouncing upon the art form, do you call yourself a thespian?
And creating comedy.
That's not real theater.
Say, I challenge you! Right now, I challenge you! Sir Richard, I challenge you to a game of one-liners. A game of 99 plays.
Well, very well.
Do I hear a match happening down here?
I accept this one.
This theater goer thinks that he can sharpen his comedic tools better than me.
I've played all of the comedies. The comedies of all of the eras.
Ending in marriage means that 50% of you get divorced. It does not mean that we get to love. Shakespeare!
All right. Well, this is this is a one-liner match.
Oh, one-liner match, please.
All right. I'll be paying attention for the most one-liners in this.
Let me tell you right now how this game goes. Sorry, Winston. We are going to play a quick game of 99 plays. We will get from you an object. And with that object, we will tell a simple joke. Simple.
Yes,
99 blank, your objects walk into a bar. The bartender says, we do not serve your kind here. The objects say, joke. One-liners. So, Winston, do you want to grab the object?
Yeah, let's get this object for this hardcore backstage match. How am I speaking to you? I'm speaking through the camera. That's what it is. You just have to really shout it from the theater so we can hear it backstage. Let's get a suggestion for an object.
Okay, string.
Twelve again. Away.
Let's go with stapler. 99 staplers.
It's a stapler. 99 staplers walk into a bar. A pub, if you will. The man behind the counter is dark, mysterious, has a mustache. He seems to be using a device, a stapler, in fact. Hitting things and hitting things, hitting things. Just then, 99 staplers walk into the bar.
99 staplers walk into the bar.
Excuse me.
The bartender says, "We do not serve your kind here." The staplers cling on to their chairs, and the bartender grabs giant clamps and one by one clamps through the stapler and pries them off of the chair. You know that little stapler remover? It's like a little
I
shot.
was quite rudely interrupted. I was in the middle of my comedy, actually.
Shakespeare was going nowhere.
Just then, one of his staplers dresses up as a woman.
Okay, I'm cutting you off. This is a disqualification. Neither of these are one-liners. Okay, you're just going to have to wait until the Humiliation Chamber match to resolve all of this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What? Miss Moore?
You. I don't know your name and I won't learn it.
Excuse me, I gotta go back to the stage.
Such disrespect. Such strength. Such beauty.
Yes. Let's shoot her.
Alright, hey Matt, to the station. Huge backstage back there. Long time. Alright, well with that I'm going to bring up, right now, I'm going to have a conversation with one Liam the Cape Canaveral. Can he welcome him out here? Hello.
Winston, how are you?
I am doing
You
well.
look winded from running around backstage.
I know, we really need to fix that full
I
backstage.
mean, you blew right past me. You threw red ball all over me.
Yeah.
I was trying to enjoy a beverage.
That's okay. Well, Liam, I feel we need to address something that's been bubbling up in the rumors.
Happy
about,
to dispel any myths that there might be about me.
As has been stated, you were a part of the Backyard Improv Federation that I used to run out of my backyard, where we were just yelling at each other because we were competing with a punk band that was practicing next door. So at that time, you were the champion.
I was the champion.
You were a long-reigning champion, the only champion.
That championship launched me to the stars.
Now, of course, I'm glad that you were able to use that. You got us notoriety enough so we can perform the Grindstone. But there has been accusations that I've given you preference.
Nepotism.
Nepotism.
Friendship. I mean, we're lifelong friends, of course, but every opportunity I have ever been given in my life has been hard-earned. And, well, I mean, I'm straight white, but mostly
there's a lot of privilege.
a lot of privilege, but personally, on a personal level, I feel like I've earned every opportunity I've ever been given.
Did someone say hard-earned?
Mr. Barscona, it's a pleasure to work with you.
Yes, Mr. Canaveral.
Yes.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you.
What do we owe the pleasure to you?
I just heard hard-earned and I want to say, hey, congratulations.
Earned opportunities and experience. You know, life is all about collecting experiences, gathering unique perspectives, and then traveling the world or the solar system.
Wow. Did you collect those experiences from, say, 3 people?
Oh, no, but people all over the world, all the great people here in Edmonton, I certainly have.
I thought you would get it from 3 people, and then you would give it to 3 people, and then...
Well, now that I think about it, I mean, you and that punk band and your mom all kind of gave us that opportunity to perform in your backyard, and so, like, it sort of was like a triangular trick, is that I brought in some friends to perform in the Backyard Improv Wrestling Federation, and they brought, like, 3 audience members each to come see the show.
I like him. I really do. I really do.
Like pyramids are a very strong structure.
Very, very strong structure.
Wait! Liam! He's trying to trick you into a pyramid scheme.
What?
I would never warn my enemy, but pyramid schemes on Mars are illegal, mainly because I am the only citizen and they are impossible to do with one person. But he is tricking you to a pyramid scheme. Do not say yes. You will lose all of your money.
They're technically not illegal if you're selling a product.
Ooh, that Pierce was behind this. Yes. Thank you, Pisces. You know the old saying, the enemy of my enemy is like twice extra enemy. That was Lance Bass said that. Yes. Lance Bass. First man on Mars. You know what I mean. Yeah, he's a legendary hero. Legendary hero. Well, I don't like your guy there. Thank you, Pisces. I appreciate it.
So you weren't the first man on Mars?
Why are you speaking into the mic backstage? That's supposed to be for me.
Fine. You can't leave a live mic back here. We will play.
That is. Yeah.
You want me to go private as well?
No.
I'll go get a drink.
Very quick, because now it is time for the Humiliation Chamber match. Woo! Let us welcome out, first of all, our champion, Trudell Moar. Where is the championship belt?
Oh, I don't know. I keep it with my people.
Your people.
My people
Your
hold on to
agents.
the belt. I have so much jewels and gold. I can't be worried about keeping track of all gold and precious goods. I have people for that.
Well, we need it right now because the championship match is right now. This is like the one time you absolutely need the belt.
Well, shoot.
Okay, well, we'll have to resolve this later. Let's welcome all the other superstars to the stage.
Very quick.
They do that very quickly here at the Grindstone Theater. Make sure you get food and drink here after the show.
Excuse me, little boy, will you hold my cake, please? Thank you.
I believe I found the belt. Here.
Pierce,
How'd you like my new cake?
your new cape. Can I see your cape?
I'm super busy.
Can you just turn around real quick? Just real quick.
That was a good spin. It's a title as well as the belt is
It's an idea.
an idea. Screw that.
The belt is what makes it important, and you know that. You're only saying that because you don't have the belt.
All right, we need to focus up here as I go through the rules and stipulations of the Humiliation Chamber match. What is going to be happening is 6 superstars are going to be entering into the Humiliation Chamber. It's going to be 5 rounds. Each round will have...
You said 6.
Yes, there's 6.
So
5 rounds.
you're bad at counting. We have one extra friend here tonight.
Well, that's because one of you is going to be the special guest referee for this match. So hopefully you made friends with the right person and not enemies of them, because your special guest referee is Sir Richard Burbage.
Your acting is good, your jokes are okay.
We think you're wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, let's focus up here.
Dug myself a hole.
We're going to have 5 rounds. Each one has a different suggestion. Each one has a different hoop that they're going to have to go through that will be put into the scene partway. When I pause the scene, I'm going to hand it over to Sir Richard Burbage, and he will decide who did the stipulation the worst.
That's right. The queen was supposed to be here, but she sent me in her stead.
We are still still part of the monarchy in a weird way.
I have a $20 bill in my Speedo.
Let's just move right past that. Now, all of these suggestions I grabbed before the start of the show, so you'll escort me over to the side here. We are going to start the scene with all 6 of you as we, in our imaginations, lower down the Humiliation Chamber. It's supposed to be this big vessel. We don't have a lot of money here.
It's so big.
What a huge chamber it is.
Wow.
If you had asked for funding, Winston, I would have given it to you.
Well, he has all the money.
Yeah, it's $4.6 million.
Yeah.
You lost a few billion there.
Yeah, multi-levels.
So we are going to start this with a scene, with a suggestion picked by our champion. This is the champion's benefit. You get I get a suggestion for the opening scene.
Wonderful. I'm intrigued to understand what these are, because I've not worked a day in my life other than acting and comedy. Can I please get an occupation?
A lawyer.
That's a thing. That's a thing. A lawyer's a thing. A lawyer. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Okay, this scene about a lawyer is going to start in 3, 2, 1.
We see a courtroom. On one side, the jury sits, their faces stern. On the other side, a judge and a witness.
Right behind the judge is a giant statue of a blindfolded lady with a scale, and she's holding one scale on the other and one scale on the other.
It smells like cheese!
There is a little attendant in the corner of the courthouse just selling out like a bunch of plates of rare aged cheeses and giving them to the jury, to the people who went to go see the case, and of course the judge and lawyers.
Side by side, the defendant and the other one. They stand while the witness berates the defendant.
Where were you eating fish sticks on July 27, 1999? Popeye's chicken?
No, the other one.
Popeye's fried fish, eh? Oh.
That's Joey's.
Well played, witness. Well played.
Where were you eating fried chicken fingers? I'm going to pause right here. I'm going to add in the stipulation everybody has to use Irish accents. Where were you eating the fried chicken fingers?
I was in my area place to go and it was very difficult and I was scared and oh gosh, it's so it earls.
Would anyone like some parmesan? Parmesan.
May I remind you, please, that we are talking about the defendant stealing from my restaurant, my Earl's restaurant, eating chicken wings and then dining and dashing.
Yes, I did dine and dash the other day.
So, can we not say that the defendant has just confessed to the crime?
No, self-objection.
You've already confessed. It's on the radios of all the people watching.
Boy, I'm really glad I signed up for jury duty at food court.
What's a fun to do with Popeyes?
So, what do you have to say for yourself?
What do you have to say? Okay, I'm going to stop the scene. Who had the worst Irish accents, in your opinion?
Well, as an actor, accents are an important part of each play, each role that one must inhabit. It reminds me of a time when I was...
Okay, we just need...
Oh, yes!
I know you like to monologue.
The shittiest
May I remind you,
Honestly.
Richard is from Denver. He's pulling a Madonna.
Yes, well, I would say that previous one was quite offensive.
I'm sorry, you are out of the Humiliation Chamber.
Okay. I thought it was pretty fun, but I'll just get grab my drinky poo.
Sergeant Pennywise, are you doing your Irish accent right now?
Yes, I am.
All right, with that we move on to the next round. This round, I got the suggestion from beforehand. The suggestion for this is bird. Bird.
There are cages lining the walls, and each cage is a different exotic parent or whatever other kind of animals live in parent-y kind of environments.
On each cage there is a sign of what kind of bird it is that is in the cage. There's a large yellow one called the yellow spotted cockatoo. There's a red one called the scarlet letter bird.
And this one says blue carousel.
Yeah, and one that says there's a pigeon right there.
The final one is a beautiful white dove. Walking in is the greatest collector of all winged animals, Carrie Fisher.
We're going to add a stipulation onto this. Everybody has to rhyme in this scene.
I am looking for the bird owner, for I have a bird owner.
Our owner's been gone for very long. Sometimes I'm starting to think things have gone wrong.
I did not know that your birds can talk, but it really rattles my big yellow chalk.
Sweet, good sir, sweet, please. I need to eat.
Well, I don't see the owner anywhere here. Here's a pear, or if you're naughty, a pear.
I tricked you, I say. I'm not a bird, I'm a person, okay?
But you were in this cage and you looked like a bird. I did not know you were a human.
How absurd!
Sir, don't be rude. She was born with that face. I know. It's quite a disgrace.
Listen, I'm a collector, the best and the brightest. I need one of your birds, preferably the whitest. This white pigeon here. It's white, translucent, and clear.
You can't have my pigeon. He is far too important. Why don't you take this one? It is far less important.
Who do you think rhymed the word?
Well, as a master of the English language, studying under one of the greatest wordsmiths of all time,
Once again, we run out of time.
I must point out that using the same word twice is not actually a rhyme. Nor is please and see or something like that. It was eat,
Tweet, and eat.
Not quite. It is more. I would say that it was one of the shittiest things I heard on stage in all of my experience watching the theater.
So you're saying Trudell Moar?
Yes, it's absolute shite.
Now, this is not affecting your personal from your experience with her, right?
Of course not. This is totally objective.
Thank you. I check out this. All about the objectives. Yes.
I'm sorry, Trudell, you're out. And we are going to have a new champion by the end of the night. The next round is, the suggestion is smell. Smell.
We are in a place called La Combe. It is a perfume shop One that is, everything is bottled in a gold, translucent bottle. It's beautiful in here.
But there are liquidation signs up on the wall that say 75 to 99% off.
This place has existed for about 75 years, and now nobody comes in because the smells are so rare and exotic that they just make you want to throw up.
The only person we've had in the past decade is some real trashy person coming in with full fur, acting like she owns the place.
The owners are triplets, and they own together.
Conjoined triplets.
One at the head to the shoulder and the ass.
And now I'm going to add in the stipulation I didn't notice until now that this is very fitting. Whoever makes the best use of their foot in this scene, we're looking for the person who uses it the worst, frankly, because they'll be kicked out. If you use your foot badly, you're out.
All right, let's walk
Clear.
towards our client.
Sure, let's greet them with distinction.
Hi, how's it going?
Well, it's going pretty shitty if you want to ask.
Oh, good. I'm just here for another bottle of poison.
Poison?
Ooh.
No one has purchased poison in 30 years. And the last person who purchased it, what was her name?
Susan Johnson.
Susan Johnson, I think.
Yeah, Susan Johnson's my mom.
Oh, that checks out.
That does check out. You want to buy some poison?
I sure do, but
Oh, that's all right. Those are 99% off.
We'll just ring you up for that added to your tab. Your it's $8.50.
We have 3 cash registers in front of us.
you want me to mop that up for you? Absolutely.
We can all bump it up.
Did you mop it up yet, Karen?
No, but it's that.
All right. Well, I'm here to point where you need to mop.
Okay, splash my butter on it.
Ow. I'm going to stop this.
That was humiliating.
That was rough.
Oh, I get it now. Humiliation chamber.
Yeah. With that, who made the worst use of their feet in that scene, do you think?
Well, the feet are an important part of the it's what grounds you to the floor.
There's like another show in
And unfortunately, I believe that the odd alien fellow, I didn't see him use his feet almost whatsoever.
It's okay. I saw this coming. Liam the Cape Canaveral. I'm sorry for all of the hostility I have given you. I have decided to go back to Mars. This improv life is not for I. Winston Typhoon, you are a douchebag.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right, next. The next scene is going to take place in a desert.
Sound thirsty.
I'm so thirsty. I was dropped off here when I was reenacting Hidalgo. My horse died. He just died. Who knew horses couldn't survive without water?
Most people.
I did.
Most earners.
Vigo did it. Why couldn't I do it?
Well, you know what they'll say, you can lead a horse to water if you don't want it to die.
We're already kind of there, but the stipulation is we are doing the genre of black comedy. Dark comedy.
Oh, fortunately, I saved I can't go on anymore.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm all full of water. I'm a cactus.
Oh, that's true. I could drink from you.
You could. I mean, I'm pretty prickly, but...
I could drink from you.
Yeah.
Why?
Hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but I've been overhearing your whole conversation. Can I borrow your gun?
Oh, well, you guys aren't going to leave me all alone in the desert, are you?
But you're a cactus.
A lonely cactus.
We should put him out of his misery.
We should. Let me help.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, geez. Oh.
Here, you can help.
I'm fleeing. In terms of fight or flight, I have chosen flight.
Oh.
All right, right there.
My defense, I don't know what that was.
I also don't know. Those are real.
Yeah, they're real.
Okay, good thing we stopped right there. Richard Verbiage, what do you think? Who did not encapsulate black comedy?
To be completely honest, Winston, I'm not quite familiar with the black comedy. We have comedies, and then we have Othello, and those normally...
That's something.
I was quite confused, because I was waiting for...
No, let's move on.
Who was the least...
Dark comedy.
Remember.
Of course. Shit, okay. Well, I believe that it was,
Yes, it was.
Shit.
If you don't remember my name, you can't kick me out.
If you're talking dark, I do win that category.
Yes, well, I'll say Liam, the least amount of dark. Enjoy your title. Congratulations, both of you. Liam! Yes? Come, I'm on a spaceship right now! I'll go with you!
This last scene is going to be about a mother-in-law and a son-in-law. That was the suggestion I got. And for the last one, it's going to be a status battle. And because this is the Humiliation Chamber, I'm looking for the person you want to have the lowest status. Humiliate yourself. If the other person looks, the person who looks the best at the end of this gets eliminated. So look pathetic.
Oh, that'll be easy.
Match right now.
Oh my god, my coolest son's here. Okay. You answered this time.
I am not worthy.
Can I come in? I
Please.
left my shoes at home because they were eaten by mice.
Oh, you're so good at animal husbandry. Come in here. Okay, sweetheart. I put the house in your name. I'll sleep in the backyard in a tent.
Oh, I wish I could get back to nature like you, Mom-in-law.
Those compliments just remind me why you're so much better than me and why your IQ made it into the triple digits.
After your daughter divorced me, it was so nice of you to let me keep coming by the house considering I'm an orphan.
And you know what? It doesn't hurt to make that cool $4 million out of the alimony payments, baby. Look at this big coat.
I know they had to suffer so much.
Can I tell you something?
Anything, Deborah.
I'm the worst.
Richard Verbiage, who had the lowest status and thus is the new champion.
Well,
Don't forget. I still have at least one more go.
yes, unfortunately, although I do respect your acting technique, your subtext, the verbs and the nuance, it was just very clear in the text. If we go back to the text.
Once again, we are overtime right now.
This madam here just told us she was the worst.
Well,
I've never worn this with permission before.
I mean, I guess you're the champion. I mean, there's like that was a murder we just witnessed.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I got that belt.
Well, let's give it up for your champion. Here's let's bring up the rest of the superstars that are still alive. All right, let's give it up for your improv superstars.
Liam, the Cape Canaveral.
Svetlana Chekhov.
Here's Ryan.
Pisces, Medallion, Boss forever!
Trudell Moar.
Pennywise, what's going on?
I am Winston Typhoon. Also give it up for our tech in the booth, Lee.
Was Richard Burns. Thank you very much. I'm not actually dead. I was acting.